Hello everyone and welcome to this channel. So you might be wondering that what are some of the high paid part-time jobs which you can do here as a student. This is something where you can use it as an exposure but also a really good financial tool to either send money back home to your parents or just invest in yourself, right? So that's the purpose of this video, to break down 5 part-time jobs for you which are high paying, and this can pay you up to £20 per hour, right? So this is completely unheard of, right? So people think that if you're in a student you can just earn minimum wage, which is about 9 to 10 pounds. That's the wage every single person in the UK actually gets, which is about 9 to 10 pounds for this service per hour basis. But you might want to think that what are some of the ways where you can increase that from 9 to 10 pounds all the way to 20 pounds, right? So we'll do top 5 list. The very first job, I'll start from the number 5th job, is for barista at high-end cafes, right? Now, barista job pays you around about 10 to 12 pounds per hour, and you might be thinking that what's the big thing about becoming a barista in the first place? Now, again, if you work as a barista who makes the coffee, who takes care of the cafe shops, if you work in some of the premium chains such as Prate Manager or Gale Bakery or independent cafes in central London, they easily give you like 12 pounds per hour. And not just that, they also give you the tips, right? And tips really are big thing here in the UK. Every single customer who comes to a restaurant pays about £5, £10 as a tip, which goes to the waiter. Now either the tips are shared amongst everyone at the end, so you just put in a box, or or they're like, it depends on the cafe to cafe, or else like somebody has given you the money in your hand, you just keep all that money, right? So you get 10 to 12 pounds just in your hand, which is your hourly wage. On top of that, you also get tips, right? So you can think that this could be a really good lucrative job. And not just in the cafes, even in the high-end restaurant, this job is going to be really amazing. And the other perk is you also get free food, right? With free food you save a lot of your expenses. Now the best time to apply this is in early mornings or directly after the breakfast rush, right? So after the breakfast rush, like around about 11 o'clock, you just go to the cafe, say that this is my one-page CV to the manager, and do you have a job vacancy available? And that's all you need to do, right? Or else you can go on platforms like Indeed to search for this job. And on tier 4 visa, a student visa, you can do this job, which limits to you about 20 hours per week. Now the number 4th job is about university student ambassador. This is one of the job which I've personally done, and I was earning about 15 to 16 pounds per hour by doing this job, right? And the wage which you can expect is about 11 to 14 pounds per hour. And where to find? So this job you can easily find on university career portals or email student engagement team, and they'll make you one of the student ambassador. So personally, I worked during the campus recruitment or the recruitment. So basically there's open days where all the students come to explore the university, all the UK students and international students, and my job was just to direct them into the direction, like this way, this is a building of the university, that way that's the university building. But now these days they're also doing some online work being a student ambassador, so you can do that too. So again, amazing job for anyone who's looking for it. Before we go ahead in this video, I would like to suggest you a very good platform to book your accommodation in the UK, which is Embassy Students. So Embassy Student is a marketplace of all student accommodation. So if you're coming here in the future intake, let's say in September, whichever intake it is, you'll be able to go on Embassy Student and you'll be able to search all the accommodations in a specific location. So if you're coming to London, you can see all the accommodation. So what it helps you is it gives you all sort of range of budgets, right? If you're on the lower end, it'll show you an accommodation. Higher end, you want a studio, you'll get that accommodation. It's for everyone, right? So anybody who's coming here, there's a link in the description of this video. Click that link and make sure to book your accommodation. They've got a very active team. And also if you want like airport pickup, they do like few additional services as well, which you can again check by clicking on my link in the description of this video. So go ahead and check that link. So we were on the number 3rd job, and number 3rd job is of a delivery driver, which is on Uber Eats and platform like Deliveroo, right? Now again here the requirements are you need your passport, you need your national insurance number, bank account, and a proof of studies. And as a tier 4 student, companies like Uber Eats or Deliveroo still allow you to work, but it has to be within your working hour limits, which is up to 20 hours a week, right? And again, the delivery driver's job, if you find difficulty in making your account through Uber Eats or Deliveroo, because there's obviously so many people who are applying through Uber Eats and Deliveroo, you can just go and look at the local restaurant for delivery driver jobs, and those jobs pay you really well, and expect to get around about 12 pounds to 18 pounds every single hour. The bonus tip here is you need to have your driving license, and you can get a driving license from your own country, and you can drive here in the UK up to 1 year. here, right? So which is again a very beautiful thing, that make sure you get your license to drive a car. It can be manual, it could be automatic. Purchase here a cheap car and you get to do this delivery driver job, which pays you really well, right? Moreover, personally, I order sometimes through Uber Eats and Deliveroo. I also give tips again to my delivery driver because of all the hard work which they do. Again, all the tips which customers give you, that's your own money, right? So on top of doing the job, you also get some additional money through the tips, right? So again, a really beautiful job. Number second job on my list is freelancing, and this job pays you around £15 to £25 per hour, right? So again, this is a beauty of learning one skill and then marketing that skill to earn some money, right? And here, to market it, there are platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or Superproof, which helps you to market your skill, and you'll be able to very easily get those clients, right? So you need to have skills either on graphic design, maybe like CV writing or video editing or teaching a new language, and you advertise and make your account on Fiverr, and you'll be able to get clients, right? And the main thing which you need here is English conversion, like resume writing. So all the skills related to whatever you're marketing are something which you should know. And as a tier 4 student, freelancing is allowed as long as you're within the 20-hour weekly limit. However, if you're on a tier 2 visa holder, then you cannot freelance, right? Or because you will be violating your visa rules, right? So as a student, this still could be something very exciting for you guys to check out. Now my number first job, which is the best job ever, which is with regards to research / department assistant, right? Now this is a job which is always kept secret. So now this job is something which is offered by UK universities, right? So UK universities academic departments, right? That I was in chemistry department. My department needed research assistant to help with the lab processes, to help the students. They needed data coders, they needed survey interviewers, and all of these jobs are for short-term projects, right? And you are able to earn really high money as a result of it, right? And all you need to do is either check out with the professor if there's a job available, or you just go to university career portal. Even sometimes on the university career portal, they don't put this kind of jobs, so always it's best to check out with the professors who are in charge of the lab, that do you need a assistant, do you need a data coder, do you need like these all titles which I just mentioned. Again, this is a very lucrative job. I personally knew my friend who was making around 70 to 20 pounds per hour, right, while doing this job. All you need to do is make a really good CV and attach that CV when you are applying for a specific job. And you, as a tier 4 student visa, you can do this job up to 20 hours a week, right? So again, a very beautiful opportunity for students who are coming here. Now these were the 5 jobs which I wanted to break down in this video. Let me know, how did you find it? Was there something new for you to learn? And make sure to comment if you want more such new videos. Suggest me the topic titles and I'll make some more videos, and make sure to give it a like. Thank you very much.